everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Liz. This one was really fun. We are looking at hidden opportunities and talents that will be uncovered in the year ahead. Now, I'm specifically looking at 2025, as I mentioned in all of the groups, but whenever you happen to click on this, there could be a message for you. And we got tons of info. Two groups were a little bit more serious, and then they were all interesting. I always love these readings. I always love to find out what we're going to get because I shuffle with you on camera, so I have no idea what we're getting until we actually shuffle. But we used the Oracle Poggz today. I had just used these on Patreon and memberships for readings, so I had them out and I love them. So lots of fun information from the Oracle Poggz. If you haven't seen them, they're like little, the Poggz. These were kind of like a fun toy in the 90s, and now they can be used as an oracle. So you'll see more about what those are, and those are linked below as well. And then we've got charms, we've got lots of cards, we've got the pendulum, so you can think of a yes or no question. So tons of detail. And this is about opportunities and hidden talents that are being uncovered. And just because I have money focused items doesn't mean this even has to do with money. More so, this is just about things that you value, or golden opportunities or fun opportunities for you, or things that are going to be important for you in the year ahead. But although it could have to do with money or work or career. So yeah, I just thought these items were cute, and I had thrifted this and I'd gotten that recently too. So I was like, okay, let's use these. Okay, so let me show you what we have. Let's take a nice deep breath first, and then we'll dive in. So let's do that. Pause if you need more time. And really quick, if you haven't already, consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you enjoy it, if you enjoy me or my videos. And you can also check out my Patreon and memberships linked below. And that's where you'll receive an exclusive video every single week, a weekly video, and we do charms and the pendulum and letters and all of that. So let's show you what we have. For group one, we have this little purse. I think this came with perfume years ago, but it's a little keychain, little gold purse. Group two is this little money clip, is I think what it is. That's what I've been calling it. And I thrifted this. It's a little gold money clip with a dollar sign. And group three is this little mini cash register, and the little drawer opens. So take your time. There's no rush. That's group 1, 2, and 3. We'll put the timestamps below. And remember, have fun with my readings. Ultimately, my readings are for entertainment. I want you to have fun with them. Listen to your own intuition first, of course. But I hope that there is a message that does resonate for you today. Yeah, we will dive into it. All the information will be below in the description. Make sure you read through that. And I think that's it. Let's dive into it. I can't wait to hear what you think. Leave me a comment, please, if this resonates. I'd love to hear it. And we'll start with group one. If you chose the little purse, then this is your messages about hidden opportunities and talents that you will uncover in 2025. And this is a timeless reading. Technically, I'm looking at 2025, which I can't believe. How are we already talking about 2025? Anyways, this is a timeless reading. You could be watching in 2045. And that's okay. So if you happen to have found this reading, we're looking at the year ahead and what hidden opportunities and talents are there for you to uncover. And this could have to do with career. I've got a little bit of a financial theme with the items that I chose, but it doesn't have to be. It could just be something that you're passionate about or something you want to spend energy on. Okay, group one, hidden opportunities and talents to uncover. I don't know why I flipped that one over. Okay, moonlight and releasing. I was going to flip them over at the end, but okay, group one, hidden opportunities and talents for you to uncover. Confidence. Okay, I wish I had started talking about what I'm getting immediately, but partially what I'm seeing for you, group one, that you might be overcoming in 2025 is simply lack of confidence. For you, I don't know that it's lack of opportunities, it's lack of confidence, or the maybe motivation, but the belief in yourself to actually pursue different things, different opportunities that are available to you. And again, for you, this might not have to do with career or money. It could just be things that you've always wanted to pursue or do or make happen or join or anything like that, create. And it's simply come down to confidence, lack of confidence. So we're going to find out more about that. 6 of Cups, hidden opportunities and talents. Okay, 10 of Swords. All right, Page of Swords on the bottom. Okay, group 1, hidden opportunities and talents for group 1 in 2025, or the year ahead. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Okay. Wax lips, and they're in the packaging. This is the Halloween candy collection. Got a few original Poggz from the 90s, and I've got one from the original set. All right, so let me take a look. Hidden opportunities and talents. Okay, I just got something very clearly, as if someone said it to me. There's something about a comeback. There's something about a comeback happening in the year ahead for you. But this is involving releasing different things, okay? And I'm going to get to what these things are because there's a few different things I'm noticing. But part of it is lack of confidence. You're releasing that. Part of it also is possibly some bad habits that have developed, which is every single human on earth encounters this and deals with this, okay? So it's not just trying to, say that you're the only group with bad habits. It's just emphasizing that there's some habits or some even self-sabotage, that could be limiting, again, and possibly affecting your confidence, but it could also be affecting opportunities for you. So we're going to dive into what that is. But I noticed you have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think that in 2025, you are really absorbing information. You seem curious, or you're seeking out information or different solutions to things. However, I'm also noticing it feels like there's a lot of information flying at you in the year ahead. Okay, so we'll get to that as well. I'm just kind of absorbing everything we have here. Let's see, let me look at this card. Moonlight. There's an owl on the moon. There's a little hourglass there. I might want to read that one too. That might be fun. 6 of Cups. Yeah, okay, so group 1. The main theme, the first thing that I almost felt like someone was telling me to tell you is 2025 is the year of the comeback for you. And you're coming back even stronger than before. I think you have overcome something challenging. I think you have maybe dealt with something or faced something. You've made a point to improve something, and it might not be perfect. It might not be exactly where you want it. That's okay though, because you are, I think you're facing, or you have faced some things head on. So I do think that you're going into 2025 with a newfound sense of confidence. And also I'm getting something just came through again. You seem to care less about what people think, people's opinions, because you realize you're going to get that anyways. You're going to get these opinions and these pieces of advice regardless of whether or not you do what you want or pursue this or not, you know what I mean? Or whether you're doing something that makes you happy or you're trying to do something that makes other people happy. You might be involved in content creation. I'm just noticing the computer. So there could be an element of that, but it doesn't have to be. But yeah, you're releasing something, okay? And this has to do with confidence, has to do with maybe some self-sabotage, it has to do with something that maybe didn't work out. One of the main things I'm noticing for you is this confidence card. The first thing that came through was this idea about a comeback, okay? So coming back better than ever. It's like, I don't know if somebody or just maybe you thought something was over and you couldn't kind of come back from it, but I actually see the opposite, okay? The other thing I'm noticing is you seem to be releasing some sort of toxic situation from your life, and this is actually having a real, a radical effect on you. So I don't know exactly what this is, but it's something that's toxic. It's something that isn't helping you or your goals. You seem to be releasing that and getting that closure. There's a feeling of closure with this. This feels almost like rebranding. Some of you could be rebranding or coming back from something. And again, if this isn't business or anything to do with work, it could just be in general. It's like 2025 is your comeback year. And there's almost I just got a quote, success is the best revenge. But there's also the quote that I always like to pair with that is, the best revenge is no revenge, move on, be happy. So that you might resonate more with that, but you do seem to be entering a very confident year, and something is behind you, and you've learned lessons is what I'm getting. I feel like you've learned some lessons, and you've actually come out stronger on the other end of this. Part of the other thing that I'm getting, I think I already mentioned it, is releasing other people's opinions and kind of clinging to that as what's important to you. It's like, this doesn't seem to be affecting you as much in 2025. And of course, some days it will affect you, right? We're only human. But overall, you seem to care less in general what people think or their opinions of what you're doing or your ideas. And you seem to be letting go of people pleasing because you're realizing, okay, this isn't, trying to keep everyone happy isn't getting me anywhere. It's not helping me. It's not serving me. So this is something you are also releasing, is the idea of like trying to keep everyone happy and people pleasing. So it really is the year of like stepping into your confidence. And I like what this says. It says, self-confidence opens you to the energy required to carry you through each day at your very best. This feels like you're getting up after a challenging time. And there's definitely something about proving somebody wrong or proving a situation wrong. It could be like an ex or possibly a friend or a coworker or an old boss or something, but it's like 2025, you're fired up. I do believe you've faced some sort of insecurity, or you're not letting a certain insecurity hold you back anymore. So that is also, I think, playing a role in the year. Now let me look at some of these Poggz. I love the sun. I love the elephant in the sun. There's a little bird on the trunk. You could be getting some information or news, or like, because I'm getting that expression, like a little birdie told me. So it's like there's information coming that's actually helping boost your confidence with the sun, because suns always make me think of confidence, right? So it's almost like, I don't know what this is. This could be part of the hidden aspect of today's reading. So hidden opportunities and talents. It's almost like you're getting, and even with moonlight, you are getting some sort of hidden information in 2025, or someone's giving you some information, a secret or something like that, that seems to be helping you. I just wonder what it is. I'm not really sure. Because yeah, the wax lips are making me think of like a secret. My lips are sealed because it's in a sealed package. These are so clever, the Oracle Poggz. These Halloween ones, it's like vintage Halloween candy. They were all scratch and sniff. It smells delicious. Okay, I do want to see if I have my little booklet for that. There we go. There's the trick or treat book. Let's see what the wax lips says. Oh, interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay, so wax lips, it says, shh, maybe it's time to stay quiet for a while. There are some wax lips around you, telling lies, flashing fake smiles, or maybe you're the one putting on a face. Dishonesty can be a way to protect your secrets, but it can also lead to a lack of authenticity with yourself and people you care about. Okay, oh wow. So part of this transformation that's happening for you, or this hidden opportunity, is authenticity, for sure, authenticity. So yeah, you seem to be releasing this like old version of yourself. Honestly, it's like 2025 you just doesn't seem to give, I don't think I can swear on YouTube, but you know what I'm wanting to say. Like, you just don't care. You know? You don't give an F in 2025. It's something too, like it no longer has power over you. So I don't know if that's somebody or a situation or a place. I don't know what it is, but they've lost their power over you. And also, so this first part really jumped out at me. So maybe it's time to stay quiet for a while. I think you're getting like, you got like a secret strategy or plan. You know those times where they say like you disappear for a while almost, like not literally, but you disappear and kind of become a little bit more of a homebody or introverted and kind of work quietly on something. So you seem to not be telling a lot of people something that you're doing too. in regards to a talent or an opportunity. It's like you're keeping it to yourself, you're keeping it a little bit secret. And that could be because you don't want people to sabotage it, or you don't want their opinions to kind of get in your head or sway you in any direction. But yeah, you seem to be like working quietly. Could be like the winter period or the time, you know, the first part of the year, you're kind of working quietly and a little bit in secrecy on some like big projects or big ideas or opportunities or talents. You could be like getting education possibly and really crafting a talent or like perfecting a skill or something. This little baseball player, it's heat. This is making me think of a comeback too. Stepping up to the plate. Yeah, I'm getting strong, like there's a comeback. You're coming back stronger than ever. Someone I think is going to be surprised by this comeback. I'm just sort of seeing you walk past someone and your head is held high and you're confident and they're like, whoa, like they're almost kind of taken aback by this like this confidence that you have. There's also a degree of what I'm seeing of like, you could, and this won't resonate for everyone, but some of you could actually be talking to someone about emotions. So whether that's like a counselor or a therapist or just a friend or family member, there could be something like that, like working on some emotions that you've been dealing with, even with the Page of Swords. Okay, that might resonate for you. Of course, take what resonates. That might not resonate. Like that's how I found the therapist I had worked with for a long time. She lived in the States, I live in Canada, and it was just nice to, you know, have that person to kind of work through some things with, so that might resonate. But in general, this could also just represent embracing your emotions, embracing who you are, embracing how you feel about something. So it says celebrating our pure emotions. Yeah, there's a secret. There's something about a secret, something you're keeping wrapped up. Or some knowledge, even with the owl. Some of you are getting education. You're getting some education with something. So whether that's a course or just reading up on something yourself, or you're taking a class, or you're going back to school, or you're taking some like courses, or just educating yourself on something, reading up heavily on something. Some of you are really diving into education in some way, or knowledge, brushing up on some skills maybe. Any opportunity that comes up in 2025 also might be hidden, but I think it's more so about something you are working on that you're hiding. Some sort of comeback, rebrand, re-strategizing, coming back stronger than ever, coming back with more knowledge, more understanding, more wisdom, releasing some old set of beliefs or some habits. This is another theme that I was mentioning earlier. I didn't dive too much into, but some of you are maybe tackling some sort of habits or something like that has kind of, you feel has maybe got out of control. You're getting control of it with help, or maybe it's just something you're able to handle on your own. Really depends, but this could be part of it too. Could have to do with spending, just because I always noticed this card. It could have to do with spending or money management or something. But I think like your theme of the year that I'm seeing is the comeback. Like it's a triumphant return or something like that. I think you have, or you will be, kind of like working quietly on something. It's just it's mysterious. Honestly, it's mysterious. And there's like this newfound sense of confidence that you're going to notice. But like I said, other people seem to be noticing as well. I'm getting to tell you, don't let discouraging comments sabotage you. There could be someone that you're dealing with that doesn't like that you're overcoming certain challenges, or you're overcoming certain things, or you're facing things, or making changes specifically. You could be dealing with someone who doesn't like that. Your intuition's very high. This could have to do with these hidden talents or abilities. Could be intuitive. I think that you always have, or especially now, you're getting a strong sense about who you can trust, who you can give information to. So this is having an effect in some way. As far as your hidden talents or gifts, you are somebody that is always able to transform and change and adapt. But this is going to be something that's going to serve you, is your ability to rebrand. And I'm using that kind of as like a broad term. It doesn't have to be rebranding as in like the literal sense of the word, like rebranding a business. Just more in general, like it's like a coming back better than ever. You know, that's the overall sense that I'm getting. I think you're somebody that is very good with absorbing, I guess, new information. I think you're someone that's like you like to learn. I think you don't want to avoid, like if something's not working, you want to figure out what it is and come up with a solution. I also am getting something is people just give you information. I feel like people just tell you things or give you information. You don't even necessarily ask. You might notice when you're out, people come up to you and just kind of spill and just talk to you and just say things, whether it's just their life story or they're just telling you things. So in some way, this is working to your advantage. There's someone you are shocking in 2025. You are absolutely just like surprising them. But you're not doing it for that reason. I want to just say you're not doing it for that purpose. You're doing this because this is something that you want to do. And the effect it's having is just, you're shocking every last one of them. You're surprising them. And there's people too, like, I want to say, it's not like there's people that are supporting you and rooting for you and cheering you on, and they're going to be happy to see this as well. I kind of want to read this really quickly before we dive into the charms. Okay, so just glancing at this quickly, I'll just read this last part for you because I think it's the part that is jumping out the most to me. But with your Ten of Swords too, there is also like a closure of a chapter too that is involved in this comeback. So sometimes we need to accept the situations have evolved even if we're not quite ready for them to do so. When this card comes up, there's a sense that the emotional seasons are changing, so move on. Sometimes you have to let go and let God, Goddess. So yeah, there's something about you letting something go, releasing something that is just no longer serves you anymore. It's like you're entering a new phase. The hourglass is interesting too. I feel like I could spend hours on your reading, group one. But let's see what the charms have to add. Ooh, this just gave me a different perspective too. You could also be uncovering hidden gifts and talents that you didn't even know were there. They were hidden possibly from you. So this could also be partially why you're finding this new confidence, as you could be uncovering something that you weren't even aware you had a gift for. So part of this education could be unlocking new gifts and talents that you're just uncovering and realizing now. You've got thumbs up and will. So something about you will get approval with something, or something will go according to plan. Thumbs up is usually encouragement, but can also have to do with social media. You've got dream. You've got the hockey player. A few different sports references. One of your Poggz was a baseball Pog. You also have the hockey player. This can be about being on the defense. There are lots of sports references, so that might have personal, that might be relevant to you. I'm not really good with sports terminology or anything like that, so I don't really know. There could be more there. Feel free to comment it. But this hockey player, I always think of like, of course it could represent a game. It could represent, I always think of like being on the defense, shooting your shot or making, or goals, just in general. It could have to do with goals, but there's the hockey puck there. So it's almost like this hockey player is preparing to shoot their shot like into the net. You've got I don't know if that's the right terminology, but Capricorn here, Capricorn energy could be, Capricorn season is relevant. You could be a Capricorn or someone involved in the situation. There's possibly someone giving you this wisdom or this hidden knowledge that's coming through. You do have messages about communication. You've got the envelope special delivery. You've got a leaf too. So these two are close. They were side by side. So there's something about a change of seasons, or this also has to do with release as well. And then communication coming in, or a special delivery on its way to you. So this can have to do with a hidden opportunity too. It does feel like there's secret or hidden information or a clue or knowledge of some kind coming to you, or being uncovered is kind of the key here, being uncovered, or something, again, that you're wanting to kind of keep secret, knowledge or information you've learned that you're including in something and like making, like quietly working on something behind the scenes, very secretly, quietly. You're waiting for your time to kind of shine with this. We're going to get some letters, and we'll do the pendulum as well. I'm getting your talents are really shining through. I'm getting you're an excellent communicator. You're excellent in communication. And that's, I think, partially why people just tend to dump their life stories on you. You're very easy to talk to. And I think that there's something about communication. You really shine in communication. Like the way you talk, when you have conversations with people. And also your curiosity or your hunger for knowledge is coming through strongly. Okay, so I'm just going to rotate. I'll get these kind of like upright here. Okay, so I'm getting something about your communication is key here, or information you're getting, or your hunger for knowledge. I'm getting the word dive. You're diving deep into something. Okay, so I'm just going to actually rotate this around. I'm seeing the word hen. King. The song King by Florence and the Machine, you might want to listen to that. I Am King or King. Go. The name Taylor. Decide. So let me flip these all upright for you, in case that helps you. Ran. I wonder, I just got something about like a secret teacher or somebody that's giving you information. I don't know. It's a trusted source though, like they have a lot of wisdom or knowledge to share. Interesting. Okay, let's get you the pendulum. If you want more time with the letters, you can feel free to pause. I just want to jump ahead to the pendulum because I spent a lot longer on the cards than I thought I would. Okay, group 1, think of your yes or no question. Pause the video if you need some time. Got a no for right now. Look at that as just some fun extra confirmation. It won't obviously resonate for everyone, right? Because everyone's asking different questions, but yeah, look at it as some fun confirmation. Take what you got from the messages though and your own intuition first and foremost. But yeah, let me know what you think, group 1. Yes, I remembered. Okay, so I always forget to shout out my Patreon, and memberships are turned on if you want to receive a reading every single week. We just did one with Oracle Poggz, very similar to this, only I did everything on the tray. We kind of did like a charm Pog focused reading. It was really fun. So that is available now, and those are both linked below. And if you haven't already, consider liking and subscribing. All of that really does help my channel. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Share this video with someone you think would enjoy. And yeah, we will see you next time. 2 of you chose a little $sign. This is a little money clip that I thrifted. And yeah, we're going to see what kind of opportunities, and hidden talents are being uncovered in the year 2025, which how What? It was just 2019, a second ago. But anyways, we're in 2025, but regardless of when you find this reading, you could be watching in 2050. That's okay. There could be a message for you. But right now, we're looking ahead at 2025. So let's find out what kind of hidden opportunities could be uncovered, or hidden gifts or talents that you might have. Group 2. Yeah, no? Group 2. Hidden opportunities and talents. It's really hidden. Like there's something, oh, okay, we'll see what I get here. Group 2, hidden opportunities and talents. Hidden opportunities and talents for group 2. It's like there's a bit of a struggle to pull this talent out of you, or this thing that's coming through. Okay, group 2. There's maybe a shyness. Okay, so surf till you drop. You've got the Emperor, you've got the Vampire, and figuring it out. Okay, let's see what cards you have. You've got Empowerment, Magic Stream, Boundaries. Okay, so the Vampire definitely feels very connected to that. 9 of Pentacles, Strength, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So Aggie Cromwell just popped into my head with the quote, magic is really very simple. All you have to do is want something and let yourself have it. So that seems like maybe a bit of your motto for the year ahead. So empowerment, Knight of Swords. There's this strong theme today in general about confidence, embracing your most confident self. So I do feel like you're going in full speed ahead into the year 2025. And what I really like to see, and I don't know exactly what this is about, I'm just kind of doing my first glance little chat here, but we'll dive deeper, is the Boundaries and the Vampire card. I think you might be someone who's very emotionally affected by people. So if someone's in a bad mood, I'm like this, so I get it. And a lot of people are, right? It's hard not to be, but if someone's in a bad mood, you're like, oh, what did I do? Is it me? Or it affects you. Or if someone's like, you might absorb other people's energy, right? And energy, or you're affected by energy vampires. So part of this hidden talent or hidden opportunities that are coming up in the year ahead is going to be your ability to create better boundaries at work, in your social life, at home, with people around you, because this could actually be kind of sucking up a lot of your energy, and it does, right? So for example, it could be like a friend where every time you tell them about this opportunity or this dream, they're super negative or super defeating in what they're saying. And it's just like, oh, it leaves you feeling just kind of underwhelmed and a little bit, like they've kind of sucked the air out of you, or they've, taken the air out of your balloon, or whatever the expression is, the air out of your sails. So I think that part of, and this is to me, the card's giving you a clue as to what is going to be key here, is going to be setting firm boundaries in some sort of way. So let's read it just for fun, because why not? Let's see. So Out of Bounds Moon. Yeah, it's like maybe someone is really crossing the line with what they're saying or what they're asking you, or their opinions, unsolicited advice, or something like that, where you're like, okay, you are totally out of bounds here. So it's really interesting, even with the Emperor card, it's like you're taking control of your own direction. You're taking the lead. And there's, even with strength, there's a feeling of like showing strength. You're showing strength. That's going to be part of what this opportunity is. So it's not even just about confidence with you, it's about showing strength. So let's see what that says. Out of Bounds Moon. Okay. These aren't alphabetical, so I always just kind of have to scroll through and see. I know they're organized in a certain way, but I just haven't. Patience, that could be what it is. Maybe that's why I'm talking about this, because patience could be important, because I'm getting, I got something about laying the groundwork with something. A strong foundation. Okay, we'll get to all that, what's coming through right now. But so it's time to take a full and honest inventory of your behavior in the recent past. Have you been going too far? Have you been acting out? Have you been allowing your emotions to get the better of you? If you know that you've been misbehaving emotionally, it's time to rein things in. Draw up some boundaries. As much as you might want to get your own way in a current situation, you need to take other people into consideration. If someone has been overstepping the boundaries with you, it's time for you to let them know, gently but firmly. I think I'm seeing that here too. So this isn't just about drawing boundaries with someone else. Clearly, it's also about drawing boundaries with yourself. So maybe being more patient. I was getting something about laying the groundwork. So you might have to kind of set some structure with yourself or some rules, because that's really what the Emperor is about. So this actually makes a lot of sense, is you might have to kind of get control of yourself in a certain way. And the Strength card too can be like resisting, what's the words I'm looking for? Kind of, yeah, I guess being in control, having that inner strength against yourself, right? Because we can be our own worst enemies sometimes. So you are setting some boundaries with yourself as well, which I think is really helpful. Have you been acting out? Have you been allowing your emotions to get the better of you? If you know that you've been misbehaving emotionally, it's time to rein things in, draw up some boundaries. I think that you're dealing with someone who kind of brings out that side of you where you're like, why did I act that way? So again, I think you might be setting boundaries with this person as well. And I think it's been time and time again where you've been like, okay, I know this person causes me to react this way, or I react this way because of this person, or however you want to phrase it. This person seems to bring out the side in me. I need to set some boundaries here. But then it goes on to say, if someone has been overstepping the boundaries with you, it's time for you to let them know gently but firmly. There is magic in the air when this card appears. So I like that. But you mustn't let emotions overwhelm you. You could be about to receive what feels like a miracle, but you need to behave in a way that is supportive of everyone involved. Spending time alone in meditation now will really help you understand what your best move is next. When emotions spiral, you can often chase away the very thing you want to attract. Okay, so self-control right now seems to be a very important part of this. It's saying that you're like on the cusp of some sort of miracle, all right? Some sort of dream coming true, some sort of wish fulfillment, some hard work paying off, a magic stream. So empowerment, I'm getting like not abusing that power. What's this Spider-Man quote? With great power comes great responsibility. Okay, so that's going to be important. You'll know what that is about if that's for you, but that's like a strong theme here. So opportunities are coming in for you, but it's going to be like what you do with these things. And again, you'll know what it is. Like if it happens, you'll know what this is talking about. But you might have to set some rules and more structure with yourself as coming through. You know, there's so many things I wish I could kind of roll back the clock and do better as far as structure with myself and setting rules with myself, especially when I started content creation. Like if I had kind of implemented better habits as far as scheduling and structure and, I got to a point where I realized I couldn't just do the whole self-employment content creation thing. I'm not structured enough. I had to go get another job. So that you might resonate with that, or, something, right? So structure is going to be really big when it comes to these opportunities for you. And organization, being in control of your emotions. I feel like there's someone that just seems to get the better of you. They seem to cause you to react, or you feel very reactive when you're with them, or they pry, or they say something that just seems to get to you. There are certain people that just, I don't know if they're doing it consciously or just, I don't know, but they seem to just bring out something in you where it's like, no one else seems to do this to me. I've had that happen where it's like, why do I feel this way when I'm with this person and I don't feel it with anyone else? Like, sometimes people can bring out the worst sides of ourselves, and that's really for us to deal with, right? So I think that you are kind of regaining a sense of control of a situation and not giving someone else the steering wheel either of a situation. So that's important. Setting better boundaries with yourself, but also with other people, is going to be a big part of this. And part of that is empowerment. I think you are feeling very powerful. That's really strong energy with the Emperor. You're feeling very powerful. The determination of your mind and soul will guide you towards unleashing inner power. Very cool. Another thing I'm getting for you is going to be discipline. Part of what is going to lead to these opportunities is going to be self-discipline. Okay? So it's another hard thing. So maybe that's why you clicked on today's reading, is you might have just needed that gentle reminder that like maybe things are kind of getting a little bit out of your control. So you're kind of reining it back in and regaining control, or feeling more in control, or feeling more powerful, taking control of a situation that maybe you feel like you've lost control of. So that's really what this is about. And you can do that with like structure, implementing maybe habits or routine, again, setting boundaries or maybe like rules with yourself, or guidelines that you want to follow. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, we're not chasing perfection, but I think that for you, group 2, this is more about getting back on track. And also, you're figuring some things out right now, so give yourself the time to do that. You're maybe trying to solve some sort of puzzle or figure something out, so there's still some work to be done with that, I think, too. Also, I'm seeing for you as far as opportunities, there's like a stream of lucky opportunity, okay? I shouldn't have said lucky, okay? Because this is actually, I think, due to your hard work and your efforts and your gifts, your talents, your abilities, okay? But it does seem like with 9 of Pentacles, like this is a really good sign that something is about to pay off. Your hard work, your efforts, your time. So it could be a good sign to enjoy it. Maybe it's saying too, don't let someone else kind of take this away from you. But I think this is more so about where you want to head, like the direction you want to head in. Like you've got a vision and you want to make it happen. So you're getting like really disciplined. I'm not talking about these things that like add stress to our life. I'm talking about just finding a routine that works, or structure that works for you, or maybe being a little bit disciplined with ourselves when we feel like we're kind of losing control of something. So it's more so about discipline, not about like maybe unrealistic like routines or things that don't really make us happy or make us feel fulfilled or accomplished. Like there were so many times where I'd read things that's like, get up at 4, start your day at 4, and that works for a lot of people, but not for me. I'd actually prefer to sleep a little longer and get a good rest. I get my best sleep in the morning, so I'm gonna opt with that rather than getting up at 4 to, And it's so funny, like back to the self-employment thing. When I first was like, okay, I'm going to work from home full time, I was like, I'm going to get up, I'm going to do yoga, I'm going to make a smoothie at 7, and then I'm going to get into my office by 8 a.m. dressed to work. And none of that happened. Not one. I don't think I made one smoothie in that entire time. So that was kind of an unrealistic thing for me. For me, it's more so about, okay, on this day is going to be dedicated to this thing, or between the hours of this time and this time, I'm not available to be on TikTok or chat with my friend. This is my work time, or this is my time to clean this area of my house, or something like that. Okay. So it doesn't have to be unrealistic. It doesn't have to look like these, these things we can like see on social media that really like might not work for us. I just want to mention that quickly. Okay. You got surf till you drop. You've got this cool guy. The number 91 could be relevant to you. But yeah, kind of surfing. I always think of like riding the wave. Maybe you're about to ride a wave of prosperity or luck or opportunity. So ride that wave, get control. And I just got something clear with that. So you could actually be getting this kind of magic stream of opportunity and movement and, kind of the road opening to opportunities. I want to tell you, it doesn't last forever. So make use of this time, make use of this a stream, okay? While you're in it, ride the wave, because the waves are temporary. So ride the wave. If you have a wave of luck or opportunities, ride it. Ride the wave, okay? I'm getting to really ride the wave. And I'm getting for you with figuring it out, not chasing perfectionism is really important for you right now. I don't know who it's for, and I have to mention it because the cards are like, say it, Liz. And I'm like, some of you have to be more careful with your words, okay? Whether it is gossip, whether it is something you're saying to someone that might be a little bit too harsh, I'm just getting to be more gentle with your words. It's not about not being direct or not setting boundaries or not setting rules. We got a lot of that, but some of you, it's like, ouch, ooh, ouch, that stung. Like it's a little bit too intense. And I'm not, again, I just want to emphasize, I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself, but some of you are using words to sting or cause hurt or cause pain to someone. And maybe it's because they caused pain or they stung you, but I think you're taking the higher road here. you're being truthful. That's important. You're setting boundaries. You're standing up for yourself, but it's not about like being malicious or you're setting kind of boundaries with what you say in this situation, okay? And that's not for everyone, so if you feel like that's not for you, just disregard it. But it's important, okay? Because it came in and I could feel it earlier, and they're like, say it, Liz, and I'm like, oh, because I don't want it to come off as like, I'm telling you you're being mean or something like that, but it came through again, and they're like, say it, so I'm saying it. Some of you need to, what did it say there? I think it even said something about that in here. It's like, you need to rein it back a little bit with something. Because it's almost as if like, I encountered this at work. There's this person at work that's like, I've never seen, like they talk about drama like they hate it, but they create it by gossiping and talking bad about this person as soon as they leave the room. When I notice someone's talking bad about someone, every time they leave a room and every time, I just know that as soon as I leave the room, they're saying something about me. So it's time to take a full and honest inventory of your behavior in the recent past. Have you been going too far? So maybe it's that you've been going too far with something. Again, leave it if it's not for you. If you know that you've been misbehaving emotionally, it's time to rein things in. So I don't know, like I feel like that's for someone because I tried to kind of skip past that, but the cards didn't allow it. So yeah. But overall, as far as opportunities and talents, let's kind of focus on what your talents might be. You are somebody, I think, that motivates people and inspires people. People seem to be drawn to you like when they want to know like, okay, what do I do next? You're the first person that they think of. You're the first person they think to message or text. Okay, what do I do? So you've got a way of making sense of things for people, and people find you inspiring and helpful, honestly. I think you're somebody who motivates people, so this could also be part of your talents or lead to different opportunities, some sort of motivational career or motivational element to yourself that seems to be helping you. You're very motivational, and I think you're good at motivating yourself too. When you really want something, you can kind of get yourself like geared up and energized to get it. So that's a really powerful thing because I don't think you lose steam very quickly. I think that you are stubborn, and this can be a good thing. Okay, this can be a really good thing because you want what you want and you want to get it. Okay, so this can be good because I don't think that you're somebody who gives up on their dreams or their goals, all right? You're someone who wants to make it happen, and you're going to make it happen no matter what. So that can be a really good thing too. Yeah, you're on the cusp of something magical opportunity. It's like what you do with it that's going to make the biggest difference. Let's look at your charms. Whew, today, wow. Some like, I don't know if the right word's like intimidating, but like group 1 was all about the comeback, the rebrand, like coming back better than ever, proving them all wrong. You might want to watch that one too. Group 2, yours is like, what, you just heard it. It's just lots of very intense energy. Okay, group 2. I was just thinking, okay, so as far as like this whole structure thing with yourself, I think that's going to be key here. I think that's one of the takeaways. I know we get lots of information, but one of the takeaways is going to be structure, rules, discipline, and in a realistic way, and not being a perfectionist about it. Figuring out what works for you and sticking to that is going to be key to these opportunities, because I feel like, and I think you're getting more motivated and fired up than ever, and like more sure of what you want and the direction you want to go than ever. So this is actually going to help you. So this is going to lead to different opportunities too. Nothing seems to be standing in your way. Also, riding this wave of prosperity or luck or opportunity, realizing that it's not going to last forever. So sometimes we have to kind of check with ourselves and think, okay, I need to like make the best use of this time now because things change, right? Okay, so you've got the lighthouse. This can be about direction, warnings too. Like you could be kind of knowing what direction to avoid or what to kind of steer clear of, and then what direction to go in. You could be getting some guidance. You've got the lock. So something is being unlocked, or you're uncovering like what needs to be unlocked in the year ahead, and you're learning about it. So I love this because you've got the book and you've got the notebook. So you're learning something, you're absorbing knowledge. You could be getting, group 1 had a little bit of this, but you could be getting some more education or seeking some more information about something to do with a skill or something that you want to learn. But to me, with the empowerment card, this is more about like knowledge is power. Got a lot about the word power, right? With great power comes great responsibility, all these themes. So Yeah, what did someone just message me? I just saw a message go to a group chat. It says something about wealth. So managing wealth, something like that. But maybe you're learning about that. I don't know. But yeah, you've got the book and the notebook. So it's like you're learning something and making notes, or I'm getting practical, like practical. How is it coming through? Practical use of the information you're getting. Interesting. Problem solving, cracking codes. I don't know. Interesting. You've got the little. I say interesting a lot, I'm sorry. You don't realize, by the way, someone commented something I said a lot, like I say it a lot. And I'm telling you, you don't realize how many times you say something until you start recording yourself, because you don't realize until you hear it back. Yeah, you've got the gumball machine. So this is about getting something back. You're getting a return for something. So you're investing your time or energy into something, you're getting a return back. You're getting something back, although you might not be able to predict exactly what it is. You've got the gummy bears, so sticking together could be really important right now. For some of you that might resonate, or this could be actually saying like you're getting too like entangled or too stuck to a situation. It's just a bunch of gummy bears stuck together. So take that how it resonates. You got the little house. Did I say it, or did I imagine that I said it? Because I was getting something about some of you are moving. I feel like I might have said it in my head. But yeah, there could be like relocating or moving happening. That could be part of an opportunity. Some of you could be moving to a new place. Some of these opportunities that are coming to you, group 2, are going to lead to a little bit of like luxury in a certain way. You're able to kind of treat yourself or enjoy something, or you are treating yourself because of these opportunities that are coming in. Some of you are just kind of prioritizing yourselves. It's very independent energy, I want to add too. Like a lot of you are doing a lot of things very independently, or taking control of something yourself, not letting other people control the direction of something, but very independent energy. Okay, let's get some letters and we'll do the pendulum. Yeah, I worked alone for a lot of years. Years before that, I worked with people. I like worked in all sorts of places, but working with like a lot of people, oh my gosh, the dynamics, it makes me tired sometimes. The other day I was just like rubbing my forehead, just like witnessing what goes on. I'm like, what the heck? So I think you could be dealing with that, or hopefully not involved in that. Okay, so you've got but and came. Okay, so I'm just gonna glance at this and see what comes through, and then I'll rotate them so you can see. I see dew, Mountain Dew, do the dew, I don't know. Yes. Ever after, maybe, ever. Yoda. Something about Yoda. Maybe like wisdom or something. Okay, let me flip these. Okay, so let me know what you see. I see season. Yeah, Yoda. Yeah, I don't see much else. Let me know what you see though. Look for initials too. Initials and names. Okay, let's do your pendulum, group 2. So So think of your yes or no question to do with today's reading, or if you have something you want to know about these opportunities or talents. Pause if you need some time to think. There's no rush, and I'm going to go now. Got to try again. Could be encouraging you to try something again. Got a yes for today. So let me know what you think, group 2. I hope that you enjoyed this. It seems like you're on the right track, okay? And it seems like you're more motivated than ever to make things happen. And I think this is going to be your year to make things happen. But it is going to require some like boundaries with yourself and with others, and some discipline and like structure or rules that you're setting with yourself, and possibly seeking out a little bit more information. You're going to get a wave of prosperity, luck, or opportunity. It's going to be important to ride it and understand its potential is what's coming through. So let me know what you think, group 2. We will see you next 3. If you chose the little cash register, then this is your messages about what talents or opportunities are being uncovered in the year ahead. So we're specifically looking at 2025 currently, but you could be watching this 20 years into the future when I'm 57. You could be watching this 20 years into the future and it could still resonate. But right now we're looking at 2025 from when I record this, and we're looking at hidden opportunities and talents that might be uncovered. And so far the answers have been very interesting and a little bit intense. Group 3, hidden opportunities and talents being uncovered. Hidden opportunities and talents being uncovered. Hidden opportunities and talents. Hidden opportunities and talents being uncovered. So let's see what we have. Oh, Oracle Poggz. Hidden opportunities and talents. Okay, you've got the Fool card, the Death card. You've got the little bear being floated up to the sky with balloons. You've got yes, and you've got the circling sharks. Unexpected visitors. 7 of Cups, the Sun, 5 of Wands. What? There's a bird on my windowsill. Oh my god, it was a blue jay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, oh my heart. I was just nervous for a second because I was afraid he got hurt, but he didn't. He was on my windowsill. I don't know if you could hear it, but he flew on my windowsill. And then he flew away, like to the roof. Oh, my heart. Talk about unexpected visitors. Okay, wow. Okay, wow. Group 3. So blue jay imagery could be important. It's something to pay attention to. But yeah, talk about unexpected visitors. My heart right now. I know you couldn't see it, so it doesn't have the same impact for you, but oh wow, okay. Anyways, sorry. That's too cool. Okay, group 3. Let's focus here and see what's going on. So well, it's funny to be getting a card that says opportunity in a reading about opportunities. So the world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. Unexpected visitors. Celebration, moon dance. 5 of Wands. I'm seeing you dealing with a lot of confusion right now. Okay, with the 5 of Wands, 7 of Cups. I might have to take a second because that the bird thing kind of threw me off. It got me out of my, which is a good thing because again, it was unexpected. I wonder if that's kind of the point. I wonder if something's happening to you that's unexpected, that's kind of shifting your view of things, maybe. Okay, you know what I'll do is I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to take a break. I'm going to stick with it, but I just find that really interesting that happened. He was right there. So my window was right there. Sorry, I'll stop talking about it, but it had an impact and I think it's relevant to you. So keep that in mind. Okay, so why don't we read Unexpected Visitors to kind of get me back into the zone, and we'll go from there. Have a sip of my coffee too. So, group 3, at first glance, that's telling me there could be unexpected meeting with someone or someone entering your life basically and like creating a lot of change, okay? It could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be business, but it seems like someone you weren't expecting is kind of coming in and shaking things up a little bit, okay? I think my feeling is that they're bringing in some opportunities, or they're helping you discover opportunities maybe that were already there, but you were having a little bit of confusion or indecisiveness around. So detours, surprises, and paradigm shifts, expect the unexpected. No matter how detailed your plans are and how clear you believe the road ahead to be, there are times when the best plans are waylaid by unforeseen circumstances. So yeah, something is coming into your life in the year 2025 that's like, you might have, and this is good, like you might have a vision board made, or you might have an idea of what track you're on, but something's coming in and shaking it up for sure. And new opportunities that you didn't even realize were there. And this is shifting your perspective a bit too. Okay, so at first detours may seem inconvenient, but a surprise turn of events signals the adventure of life is beginning to get interesting. So for you, group 3, this is such a shift from the other 2 groups. It's like drastic. For you, this is like an unexpected shift or turn of events is happening for you that is creating opportunities. And it's uncovering, like, I think sometimes what happens is we get so focused in on one thing that we want or one idea of how we thought things were going to go that we kind of get like, I don't know, like, I guess laser focused in on it, and we can kind of like miss other opportunities. So what's happening is in 2025 or the year ahead, something's coming in that's shaking up your world, and it's saying to you, just warning you now, it might seem inconvenient when this happens, but you're going to see very, very soon after that things are getting interesting and you're noticing things that you didn't see before, and it's uncovering a whole world of different things for you. It says, no one can plan for synchronicity, for fate and destiny to meet, except spirit. Who knows what you can't comprehend for now? Life is full of surprises, so stay on your toes and enjoy this exciting new adventure you weren't expecting. There's a new plan for your life that may not match up with your agenda. So I want to say this, even if you think you're open to surprises, you might not be, because you might have a very clear agenda of what you want that is in turn kind of inadvertently blocking you off from exploring other options. So I think one of, I guess, the tips that the cards are giving is to be open to trying new things. I love this card. This is from the Real Talk Tarot, 7 of Cups. So to me, when I see this card, I think of someone who goes to this cafe every day and always gets their usual. I'd like a mocha, chip, whatever, every single day. But it seems like this person, and maybe you, are trying different things. So I think it's going to be a good year to try different things. Even if you have been already, keep going. Try different things, explore different options. And what happens too is I think when and maybe this is why you've been so laser focused on one thing, is it's because that's what I know. That's what I've always known. So it could be a good year to like try different things or try different ideas, be open to new experiences. Don't dismiss new things or new ideas too quickly. Be open to it. Also, I think what could be happening is you're hesitating. This just came in clearly. It's like you're hesitating to just have fun with something, or you're hesitating to kind of be in the moment, I guess. Maybe you have a hard time with that. Maybe you're someone who likes a rigid schedule, and even this card kind of suggested that you're someone who has an agenda. So you might be someone who plans things out. You've got this idea of what this year is going to look like. By February, this is where I'll be, and this is what's happening by summer. And, so I think that 2025 for you is going to be a year to shake things up. It's not going to be ordinary. I think it's going to be messier than you're used to and confusing at times, but also really exciting. And most importantly, I haven't even said fun, okay? I think that this is going to be a fun year for you. Part of the opportunities that could be coming up for you have maybe a connection to things that you do for fun. Something you do for fun could connect to an opportunity. With celebration, a party you go to, or a celebration, or somewhere with music and dancing and fun could lead to an opportunity. So 2025 for you, I think, is going to be a year to embrace fun. And not have things look so perfect and planned out, and just kind of maybe a bit of a go with the flow year, maybe a year to kind of, I just got the movie Yes Man, you know, the movie with Jim Carrey where he says yes to everything. Like, he is someone who always said no to things, like, nope, like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to try that. No, I don't want to meet you here. And so he went to this convention or something, and I think he got hypnotized. I haven't seen it in a long time, but anyways, and then he has to say yes to everything, every opportunity that comes up, and every fun thing that comes up, or an invitation. Now, I'm not saying you have to say yes to everything, because if it doesn't feel right to you, don't do it. But maybe this is a year to kind of push yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit and say yes to more opportunities, say yes to more invitations. You know, that could be what's coming in. The sun too, I think this is going to be a year of kind of being in the spotlight a little bit in a certain way, or to put your gifts or talents in the spotlight. Don't be shy. Take opportunities. If someone says, you know, hey, do you want to apply for this job? Like, I think you'd be perfect for it. And you're thinking, I don't know, like, am I good enough at this? Am I talented enough at this? Just apply. Just apply. Why not, right? So that could be kind of your motto or your philosophy of the year of like, why not? Let's try it. Let's see. Okay. And I think you might also be dealing with a feeling of like confusion of like, I don't want to make the wrong choice. I don't want to make the wrong choice. Is this the right decision, or is this is what I want to focus on? So I think, again, you're kind of letting go of a little bit of that and just going with the flow, making a choice and seeing what works, you know, seeing what works. I think that's good advice with the Seven of Cups. Sometimes it just encourages us to not hesitate and just follow our intuition. Make the choice that feels right to us in that moment, and we can always change our mind later, you know? So that's kind of the feeling. You've got the Fool cards. There's definitely a feeling of like embracing the unknown. I think that this is going to be a year of maybe being a little bit more spontaneous, again, within your comfort, right? I say that, but I'm also saying get out of your comfort zone. I think I'm just trying to say it's like, I don't want you to do things that like are completely, you know, against what you believe in, or that put you in a dangerous situation or anything like that. I'm just talking about those little risks we take, applying for that job, making that connection, asking that question to someone, going to that event that you have always kind of wanted to go to, but you've been nervous. Like, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about here. So it is a year of being spontaneous and saying yes to things, and maybe saying yes to things that we're shy about, or, you know, it's like, oh, I don't know, like out of our comfort zone a little bit in that way. You know, I think you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, definitely a year of embracing change. Certain things are ending for you in the year, okay? Certain things are ending. I think part of this unexpected visitor, is it the bird again? Every time we talk about unexpected visitors, I'm just like, anyways, okay, sorry. But what I think I was about to say is, I think this unexpected visitor or unexpected turn of events is what this could represent, is just shaking things up, okay? And it could lead to, again, lots of opportunities. I think I mentioned this, but I do think it's really cool that you have the word opportunity in an opportunity reading, because it's saying the world is full of opportunities waiting to be discovered. You haven't even, like, I think you've got in your head, it's only this opportunity or this. What if it's more? What if there's more options than you even had considered? You know, I think you've been keeping yourself in a little bit of a box. So I think you're breaking free from that in the year 2025. And I think you're letting go of some expectations or an agenda, like that one card said. You're letting go of an agenda. Because I'm going to be honest with you, life isn't going to give you a choice. So you might as well kind of go for the ride. I think 2025 for you is going to be a year of twists and turns, but it's going to shake things up. There's going to be change. And this could be an exciting energy too. It's exciting if you kind of get involved in it and like join in, you know? So that's what I feel like is happening. You're diving in. Like, look at this with the Fool card. They're diving in. So you're diving into something in the year. And change is happening, but I think you're just embracing it. You're embracing new opportunities. You're kind of like learning to celebrate. And I do think celebration could be key. I think there could be a celebration that you're attending, or something about a party or celebration or somewhere with music specifically is a big clue. This also could lead to love. Like, there could be love opportunities for you in the year ahead too. Different perspective with the balloon and the little balloons and the bear. So something about rising to new heights, gaining a new perspective, getting carried away, not in a bad way. I actually just got this Poggz. I did a Poggz and charm focus reading on Patreon and memberships. So I just saw this one, and I was getting the term carried away, but like not in a bad way, not like, oh, you're getting carried away. More so like, I'm getting carried away, like I'm having fun, this is carrying me away, that kind of thing. You've got the sharks circling. I think this could have to do with like pressure, feeling like, let's get a clarifier for that. What is this? Sorry, my feet keep, I keep having to readjust my body here. Okay, so what does this shark Poggz represent? It makes me think of that show Shark Tank. Clarifier for the shark Poggz, please. Sorry, let me just readjust my legs because they keep making sounds on this fabric. Okay. You've got 7 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles as clarification for this Poggz specifically. So you've got the 7 of Cups twice. And there's 3 sharks, 3 Pentacles. It might not be such a bad thing. You know, I just saw the sharks. I thought, okay, is it pressure? Is it feeling like something, you're feeling surrounded by something? Maybe it's more about like teamwork, meeting new people, because unexpected visitors. And then 7 of Cups is clarification. Fantasy, choice, hesitation, imagination. Okay, I think I know what this is. I think that whoever this unexpected visitor is going to pressure you in some way, but not in a bad way. Again, I think that this person is trying to get you out of your comfort zone. I'm going to plug this in 1 second. Okay, so that's really interesting what just happened. Lots of themes I'm noticing. So number 1, lots of distractions and interruptions. So it could be that you're experiencing that, or you will be. Number 2, being that you have the 7 of Cups twice, there is a feeling of like lack of focus. So as clarification for the sharks and 3 of Pentacles, you could be encountering or getting help, okay, unexpected visitor or assistance, someone helping you focus or kind of hone in on a vision or an idea or a focus or an opportunity. So it's like, I do think that someone's coming in and kind of putting a certain amount of like healthy, helpful pressure, okay, to kind of like hone in or get focused on something. So this isn't about someone trying to pressure you or make you feel like, you know, you're making a choice you don't want to. This is more about someone who's coming in to kind of help you get organized possibly, or help you pursue something. So you do have someone coming in the year ahead that's helping you, okay? This person is going to assist you. It's going to be a great kind of feeling of like teamwork or collaboration with something. And it's so funny too, because I don't always mention this character on this card, but this person looks so confused and indecisive, and there's that feeling of like hesitation and, oh, like this, or oh, no, wait, that, or like that kind of feeling. This person looks pretty calm. It's kind of like they're saying, oh, you know what, just follow your intuition, don't overthink it, that kind of thing. So that could be kind of an element of what's going on. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting because my battery was low, and then the bird thing and all these like little interruptions. You could be experiencing like lots of little interruptions, you know, and things might kind of seem chaotic, but what I'm getting to tell you is they're getting messy, or things are getting this way, a little bit chaotic to kind of create change. And it seems positive, it seems fun, okay? That's what I need you to hold on to, is the idea that this is fun, it's exciting, it's different. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone. You're going to meet new people and be interacting with different people, and you're going to be in the spotlight at certain moments, and, you know, having to kind of dig deep and feel confident in certain things and take opportunities and say yes to things, but it's going to be a really good thing. So again, I feel like this person's kind of putting a little bit of like a helpful amount of pressure on you with something, okay? Because this is the thing, like, I know that helps me, because I'm someone who like, I will wait sometimes for like certain changes to happen. I'm someone who like, you know, can find it very difficult to embrace change. So sometimes encouragement can be helpful, and I think that's what you're getting. So yeah, it's really interesting. Let's see what else. Let's read Celebration before we dive into the charms. And we've got letters and numbers and the pendulum. And I actually kind of want to read yes to you as well. I'm in a reading mood. Let's see what yes says. The universe is opening up to you. Ask for what you want clearly and deliberately using positive words. The arrival of something new, absolutely. The answer to your question is yes. And it says, consent is sexy. Your yes is yours to give. So different things here, take what resonates, but I really like how it says the arrival of something new, because unexpected visitors, it does feel like something unexpected that you were not anticipating at all is arriving. So get excited for it. This card brings good news. You will soon have a good reason to celebrate. Expect good things and positive developments. Think about all the good in your life at this very moment. What do you have to be grateful for? Be grateful for it now. Do a little dance of gratitude. Stay focused on solutions, not problems. Okay, that's partially what this is then. You're coming up with solutions in 2025. So this is also helping with opportunities. It says, open your heart to be as happy as you can with the way things are now. Being upbeat about good things in your life is hugely important when it comes to creating the life you want. It's as though better things come to people who are already buzzing. The essential message of this card is you'll get what you want once you love what you have. Feeling grateful is the key. If you're going through a situation so tough that it's hard to be grateful, dig deeper for something you're happy about. Good times are ahead. You have to believe it. And this card is a sign urging you to be more optimistic. You have every reason for optimism. So one thing that could be blocking you from taking opportunities is a feeling of pessimism. This won't work. Why would it work? It never works. It didn't work before. I don't have the confidence. I don't have the skills. Someone else is better for this. Like all these things we tell ourselves. So part of what's going to uncover these opportunities is a feeling of more optimism and a feeling of like focusing on what you do enjoy in the moment. And problem solving. I like how it said focusing on solutions. So that's important too. I think you're going to be in an energy in 2025 where like you are in problem solving mode and you're coming up with solutions and ideas and alternatives for things. And you seem overall rather optimistic. It doesn't mean you will be all the time. Okay. I'm not saying you're going to be all the time or you're not going to have difficult days, but overall there's a sense of like, okay, what can we do here? Like what did work in this situation or what is working? What am I doing well? That kind of thing. So I think that's also helping you. Okay, let me see if anything else is coming through before we jump to charms. I think you're going to have some choices. Okay, there's going to be some more choices, which could in turn create some confusion. More options sometimes make things a little bit more confusing. As far as talents go, let's focus on what your talents are. I think you're very warm and inviting. I think people want to work with you. They want to hear what you have to say. They like being around you. You tend to like draw people in. You're fun. You've got this warm personality. I think that people appreciate you more than I think you know. And I think people might drain you a little bit. You might find you get drained, but it's because so many people are drawn to you and they want to talk to you and hear what you have to say, that kind of thing. Some of you might have a musical talent, or there could be a connection to music in some way. You're very motivating for people, or people get a lot from you, from their interactions with you. They leave interactions with you feeling better than when they first got to you, right? So when someone is with you or they've had a conversation with you or they've worked with you or whatever the case is, they feel like super good after they leave. So you make an impact. I think you make a positive impact on people. I think another talent that you have is your imagination. You've got a really powerful imagination and fantasy life, and I think that this could help you. I think sometimes the fantasy can make us kind of worry about worst case scenario, but if you kind of channel that in the right direction, your imagination is a really powerful tool. I think you have a lot of imagination, a lot of creativity. You might be good at like writing stories or different things like that. There's kind of a storybook element to this. With this, kind of reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. So you do have an imagination. Even think of themes from that movie, right? That might resonate with you. Okay, let's get some charms. Okay, so here's the key, and I'm glad they brought this up, because when this unexpected turn of events or visitor or whatever this is, okay, this person or situation, you're going to have to reach out and take it or ask for it, okay? So when this happens, it's not going to force you to do anything, right? You could stay in the same lane you've been in, or you could take this opportunity. So there's something that's going to require you to kind of like reach out and take an opportunity. You've got a lot about like breaking free from some sort of, this is like 8 of Swords energy. So breaking free from some sort of like restriction. Like, yeah, there's the feeling of like unlocking yourself, the little open door there, setting yourself free. You've got thumbs up, encouragement, heads up, and then you've got over top of the money, the little bag of money, or it's a little bag of money. I always thought it was a pot of gold till I looked closer, but so heads up, so pay attention to an opportunity. Yeah, that's interesting. So heads up, pay attention to a money opportunity. You've got the little car. This is very much Chariot energy. The car right now is kind of making me think of like direction or choice, making a choice. There's a feeling of indecisiveness, so I think you might be making a choice soon. You've got a ticket to happiness, so it could be like a limited time, something's a limited time, or an opportunity or a rare opportunity. Or it could be saying like, do more of what makes you happy with the celebration card. You've like bottled up something maybe that makes you happy, or you're bottling up your emotions in regards to something. You've got the sign of Cancer here. It could be someone significant to the storyline. Even though we have like unexpected visitors and someone coming in to challenge you, you could very well be like, no, I don't want to be challenged. I don't like this feeling. I'm going to stick with this situation. So I think it's going to be up to you to kind of like embrace this and seek it out and like maybe say yes to different things, or like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? It's going to be partially up to you to kind of reach out for it, you know, because no one's going to come and push you unless you're ready to embrace this change. I feel like you know what I mean, if that makes sense for you. Okay, let's get some letters and then we'll do the pendulum. So look for names and initials. We've got piece of confetti, which is interesting with the celebration card. This is from a reading I did like months ago. So a piece of confetti, celebration, something to celebrate. You've got the word live, as, came, and not. So let me just flip these over just intuitively here, and then I'm going to rotate the little thing around here and see what I can see. Look for names, initials, possibly things in different language. I see RSVP. I'm getting you're getting invited to something. So this opportunity reading seems to be emphasizing a celebration or a party or an event or a get together. Could be that you meet, like maybe you're like, with me, sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like going, or I'll agree to something with full intentions because I'm like, yeah, I'm excited for that. Then the day comes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to go. And you can talk yourself out of things, right? But I oftentimes, when I push myself to just go, I have a better time than I think I will. So yeah, I see RSVP for sure. Bow, a gift, bow. DJ, party, like music. I was getting a lot about music. Let me flip these upright for you. So you've got came, not, as, and feel. The confetti there. Let me know what you see. All right. So yeah, I don't even know that it's a person. I just feel like events are coming in to kind of shake you out of your comfort zone or shake things up for you. Like, although it could be people you're interacting with the Three of Pentacles, different people you're meeting, unexpected guests. But this card at its core was about a twist and turn of events. So it's kind of exciting. Opening new doors and different opportunities. So think of your yes or no question. Pause the video if you need some time. You've got a yes. I love that with your yes Poggz. You already had that yes Poggz. And the Fool card is such a yes card too. So let me know what you think, group 3. Thank you so much. If you enjoy me or my readings, definitely feel free to check out my Patreon or memberships. Both of them are linked below for a reading every single week. And yeah, if you also haven't already, consider liking and subscribing to the channel. All of that really does help, liking this video. And share with someone if you think that you know someone or some people that would enjoy this. Definitely feel free to share. All of that really does help me, and I appreciate it. And we will see you next time.